Hi guys, this is Paul from Meldrum Performance Coaching. In this video, we're going to go over how to use the TeamBuildr app. This is how we deliver all our training programs to you and all our other coaching. So it's really important that you watch this video to get the absolute most out of what we're trying to do. You will have received an email from TeamBuildr with your username and your password. Simply log in and download the app, and this is what should come up on your screen. When you click on the app, what we'll do, it'll take you right through to your workout of the day. So it'll go straight to the calendar day. In this video, I'm going to show you all the different functions that we use as part of the app to make sure you get the best possible results. First thing we're going to look at is body weight. This is one of the key metrics that we're going to track over the course of your training program with MPC to make sure that you're getting the best outcomes. So simply click on it and enter in a body weight. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. What we also want to do is have progress shots so we can see how well you're progressing visually, as well as just enough weight on the scale or measurements that we take as well. So to track this, all you have to do is hit the little yellow button down the bottom right hand side. This brings up a journal. In the journal, you can do a number of things. You can write down how you feel about the workout, if you're feeling good, if you're feeling bad, if there's anything that you may have some trouble with. Your coaches will check your journal each and every week to make sure that everything's on point. To attach a picture, simply click on the little attach icon on the bottom left, and it'll give you an option to either use the camera or go into your library. So you can take your picture directly from TeamBuildr. I'm going to go into the library and just attach a picture here called Candid Pic. It'll open up your phone, and we have got a very candid pic of me attached to that. Simply choose it, it will upload it, and then all you have to do is hit the green tick button, and that will indicate that you've actually done that task. It will save it for you. Now from here, we're going to go into more of our workout type functions. So the first thing is how the warm-ups look. For the warm-ups, we've simply written down what you have to do because we don't really need to track the volume here. If you want to know how to do the exercises, simply hit the bright red camera icon on the top right side of your screen, and it'll bring up a video showing you the entire warm-up. These videos will just show you the base technique for each exercise. If you want longer videos, we have them coming to you as well as a separate document that will come at the front of the program. When we go into the list, there's a few things that we need to be aware of here. So the top letter of the top left corner in green is A. This is the order of the exercise program. So in this particular program, there's only one A exercise. If you see a couple of A exercises, that's a superset. We're going to have an in-depth video on how to read programs in the membership site for you. The name of the exercise is there, and the sets and reps, 5 by 5. The info is where the app automatically calculates your 1RM for key exercises. It won't have this for all exercises. For example, there's not too much point to tracking your 1 rep max for a bicep curl. It's not really an exercise that you would aim for that in, but for all other exercises, it will calculate it based on a formula that we've put into the app. The red button will provide a video, and for these videos, they're about 30 seconds worth with all the technique coaching that you need to do to get by. Again, we're going to send you longer videos going into the nuances and all the little intricacies of each exercise. The green button's a really important button for the future because this is your history button. So when you click on this button, it will tell you what you've done in your past workouts, allowing you to pick a weight that will be useful for you to train with. Tempo is how fast we do the exercise. So we're going to go a little bit more detail on this again in the membership site. But a tempo of 3-1-1 basically means we take 3 seconds to lower the weight. We pause for 1 second in the fully stretched position. We take 1 second to lift the weight and 1 second in the contracted position. This will change based on the exercise and the effect we're trying to get. The rest between sets is how long you rest between sets. Pretty self-explanatory. This won't be included in all exercises. We've just included it here so you can see how it will look, because sometimes we want to rest more, we want to rest less based on how we feel each day. The rest isn't the most important variable to get right. It has very little effect on the training outcome unless we're looking for a cardiovascular effect, which we're not doing with deadlifts. We've also got some specific cues there to support what we've got in the video. And more importantly, these ones will support the effect of the training program. In this one, it talks about having 5 individual reps rather than 1 set of 5. So no bouncing off of the floor. So with this way we want to do the deadlift, we're doing it more for a strength purpose. If we were looking at more from conditioning, we would probably look at bouncing off the floor and doing faster reps. In this program, we've included percentages. So what TeamBuildr will do, it will actually put in your percentages based on your 1RM in light font. This doesn't mean you have to do that, but you can actually enter it in and it can be slightly different because not all gyms have 1 kilo weight plates. So I could put in 170 kilos for my first set and it would save that. Now what can happen sometimes is in some gyms you go to, or for some particular circumstance or reason, you may not be able to do the program exactly the same. So we've come up with a solution for that. Simply hit the red button on the bottom left corner. And this is a opt-out and substitution link. So all you have to do is select the reason for the opt-out. It could be an injury, prohibited. Generally, it's a lack of equipment. We can substitute with another exercise, optional. We've categorized the exercises using tags. So for example, you can pick another exercise that's going to be similar to that in terms of what it's going to train. So for this particular situation, we might pick a jumping trap bar deadlift. Simply save that, and then what it will do is it will record what you've done in that workout. From here, we can then go into the next exercises. So the lat pull down with a lat emphasis. For this one, we've got the video, we've got the cues, which are going to be relative to what the exercise outcome is, but the reps are where it's important here. So this rep scheme is really useful for building muscle because it accounts for fatigue. So for our first set of lat pull downs, we might do 35 kilos, for example. We might hit 20 reps. On the next set, we'll do 35, but we may only hit 15 during the fatigue. A rep indication of AMAP, it means to do as many reps as possible. Save that when you're done, and it'll give you a tick saying it's okay. Again, you can put journal entries down for each exercise as well. Now we're going to look at the last exercise, lateral dumbbell raise, exact same thing going on here as well as the lat pull down. Now let's look at how we track the sports science side of what we do in this program and look at your training and nutrition and sleep and your mindfulness and your mindset. So what we do is we rate the training over the course of a week. This is going to help us figure out if your training is going well or if it's going bad. You can simply hit the buttons. I'm going to give my training this week a 9 out of 10. It was pretty awesome. One thing I found challenging in training could be the loads. It was a really heavy week. I was deadlifting 197 for 5. One thing in training I really enjoyed was strength. So I saw my strength coming up. It will autocorrect as well if you make typos like that. If you want to make more notes there, like have a little bit more detail. So you may say that my knee hurt in squats. So not sitars. Good typing, Paul. Can we look at that? And then what we can do is we can actually contact you. It will get notified and we can see that. With nutrition, we do the same thing. We rate our quality of nutrition. This wasn't as good. What's really important is one thing you did well this week. What's one thing you actually succeeded with your nutrition? So for me this week, it could have been vegetables. I ate vegetables at all meals. Biggest challenge this week could have been ice cream. Could have been eating late at night. It could be a number of different things. This is just so we can track it. Not I have cream, it's ice cream. And then what we improve in nutrition is dessert, for example. That could be your goal. And then we can simply hit the journal button if we need more detail. Your coaches will be in touch with you for this every single week to make sure this is going on point. Our sleep summary, we rate our quality of our sleep. Sleep was awesome this week. Average sleep and wake time this week was, say, 8 and woke up at about 7 a.m., for example. Biggest challenge in the sleep routine, it was clearly Netflix for most people. And then how we improve your sleep in the upcoming week, we might take melatonin, for example. These are all just options. And then finally, one thing we really focus on at MPC is trying to develop a mindfulness strategy and accountability. So mindfulness can be a number of things. It doesn't need to be meditation. It can be going outside. It could be going for a walk. It could be reading a book. It could be a number of different things. We decide that with you as part of the coaching process. So for this one, exact same process as before. So guys, that's how TeamBuildr works. You can also message us in the messaging app. All you do is hit that and you can send lovely messages to me like that. You're good looking and smart and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This is a really simple process to go, hi, you can contact your coach through there. We try and keep all communication through TeamBuildr as much as we can, so then we can modify your program quickly and your coaches can stay on point the whole time. And this means that no messages will get lost. All coaches get access to everyone's TeamBuildr so they can see what's going on, and they can help account for other coaches if they have something else happening that day. So guys, that's how you use TeamBuildr. Any questions, let me know, and I'll be speaking to you all very soon.